Hi, welcome to In the Nest. I'm journalism major Trent Gunst. Joining me today is Gracie Gardner, who's a defender with some midfield reps on the field hockey team and an attacker with some midfield reps for the lacrosse team. Gracie is a junior elementary education major from Hartford, Vermont, who transferred from Castleton after originally starting as a freshman at Husson in order to play field hockey. Gracie's been playing both sports since she was 7 years old, carrying on into adulthood. She's been on the President's List every year so far and earned College Sports Communicators Academic All-District last season and the North Atlantic Conference All-Academic Team last spring as well for lacrosse. So, I know you've been playing this sport since you were 7. What is it about field hockey that makes you keep coming back each year?
I love the adrenaline rush. I love the competitiveness, and I think that comes with both sports. Just being on a team and playing with my friends and building the team camaraderie and working to win a championship every year.
So, what exactly is the difference, if any, that you found about high school lacrosse and field hockey compared to the college counterpart?
Yeah. So, my high school field hockey team was very talented, as well as my lacrosse team. We made state finals appearances for both sports my senior year, and we were just a really talented squad. And going into college lacrosse, there wasn't much difference. The talent level was kind of the same. And for field hockey, it was a bit different. We went from playing on grass to playing on turf, and the skill level was just different. So I went from being one of the best players in the state to being one of the weaker players on the team, which kind of just gave me room to grow, and I wouldn't have it any other way.
So you're an elementary education major. What exactly drew you into that?
So I have a lot of cousins. I have about 20 or so cousins on one side of the family, and I'm the second oldest. So being the second oldest, I've had a lot of experience working with younger kids, and I just figured that if that was my calling and I worked with kids that well, then I would bring it into my career, and I love it so far, and I think it's gonna stick.
So what does an elementary education major entail? Like, what's your end goal after getting the degree?
Yeah, so I think I'm going to start out as like a general education teacher and kind of work like K through 5. I don't really know where I'll end up, but I eventually want to go back and get my master's in special education and work in maybe a resource room, or I eventually want to become a behavioral interventionist and work with the students who need a bit more behavioral assistance in the classroom.
So, since you are a junior and you've been pursuing these goals for a while now, do you have anything to say to some people who might be pursuing elementary education also?
Yeah, stick with it. If it's something you love, definitely stick with it. It'll be worth it in the end. Don't let anyone tell you differently. And yeah, I think that's it.
And lastly, I want to finish it up with, in your personal opinion, what is your biggest accomplishment?
In terms of academics, I think maintaining the President's List is something that I'm extremely proud of, and as well as in athletics, getting the College Sports Communicators Award last spring, really tying into my athletic talents and my academic talents. I think that's something I'm really proud of and something I worked hard for.
Well, Gracie, thank you very much for joining us today. I'm Trent Gunst. Thanks for watching In the Nest.